Hey, what's up guys? Mike here from Art of Alpha. Today's video is going to be about what to send a girl in a text message. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we have new videos coming out every single week. They're going to help you become better at texting, become more confident, and just improve your life in a bunch of different areas. So this video, what to text a girl. So I'm just going to go over a few breakdown of some text and just a few concepts that we can get into that you're really gonna like. And let's start with the first one. This is a text example, and I just open with "Hey trouble." And the reason that works is because it just sort of a little bit mysterious. It's a little bit, she might think like, oh, why am I trouble? Or it just sort of like just a little tease, something a little bit interesting where she wants to respond. So you want to think of something that's a little bit clever, a little bit not over the top just for the opener, but something that piques the interest. Like, why is he saying that? And she says, "Hi." And I say, "I've been sent to rescue you from the quarter life crisis." And the reason I say that is because in her profile, she said something relating to a quarter life crisis. So I just went off of that. So another thing of what to say, you need to look either at her pictures or her bio and look at things that you can reference, that you can respond to. And this is a good one because I like to use the "I'm gonna rescue you." So now it creates this feeling of adventure and like we're gonna go do something. So anytime where I can use that, say she's bored at work, say lately it's been, I'm quarantined, and I say, well, it sounds like you need to be rescued. So I've been sent to rescue from the quarter life crisis. Finally, I was getting worried. And I say, well, get out your bucket list. We're going to dominate that thing. And again, the frame that I want to do, so what to text a girl, you want to make it between you and her. You and her doing something. I don't just want to ask her a bunch of questions about what she's doing, and I don't want her to ask me a bunch of questions about what I'm doing. I want the dynamic to be me and her are going to do something or a role play. Like, I'm gonna rescue you, we're gonna go on an adventure, your bucket list, we're gonna conquer the bucket list, right? You wanna make it you guys are doing something. And let's see, she says yes. Now I'll have to work on it. And I say, what are your top 3? We'll have them done by Thursday. So the thing you open and what to text a girl, you don't want to, texting isn't the best for really getting to know her questions. So where'd you go to school? What do you like to do? All that. You want to keep it fun. If she then asks you, oh, what do you do for work? Or what do you like to do? Then you answer, but then you want to go move it forward again. So I'm saying, what are your top 3? I'll have them done by Thursday. So I'm saying again, like, we're going to do something. So I'm assuming she's attracted, she matched with me. So assume she already likes you. And if you want to learn how to get better pictures to get more matches, click the link down below. I'll have a video on that, or a free course or video or whatever on how to get better pictures to get more matches. And most of it involves travel, so now I'm going to come up with a different thing. Now I'm going to make it more flirty here. So I'm starting off, see how it's not like back and forth questions. It's more of being playful and leading. And I say, meeting up with a handsome guy from Tinder for wild night of kinky adventures must be on there. She says, oh, for sure. So if she's matched with me, I have good pictures, I'm assuming she's attracted, so I don't want to go back and forth with this, like, a boring conversation that kills the interaction. So I'm being playful, I'm being fun, and I'm keep leading it towards something. So that's one of the texting mistakes that a lot of guys make, is they're not leading it. They're not going in a direction. So I always want to make sure I'm going somewhere. And I say, are you kinky and spontaneous? Kinky, yes, occasionally spontaneous. Then we'll have to plan something and give you a few days notice. She says, perfect. And then I say, shoot me your number and we'll check the calendar for a good day. So from here, again, just leading, like that's what they expect. If she matches with you, so she wants you to take charge and she wants you to lead and make something happen. And let's look at another example. So again, what to text girls. So she says, hey love, or I say, hey lover. She says, hi, I don't wear a lot of accessories. Is that a deal breaker? So here she's referencing that in my profile, I say something I like about girls is when they wear a lot of accessories, earrings, bracelets, jewelry, something that's feminine. So I say, I like a lot of accessories. She says, so I'm basically qualifying of what I like, what I'm looking for. And then she's qualifying herself to that reference. She says, is that a deal breaker? And I say, not if you're a nerd sub. So in her profile, she said she was a nerd sub. So that's what I'm going off of that. Where have you traveled to, and do you really like to be dominant? So here, what I want to do, I don't want to answer the dominant thing first and then say where I've traveled to, because I want the last thing that I say in the message is probably what she'll respond to. So I'm going to talk a little bit about traveling because that's what she asked me. So I say I traveled to Barcelona and Austria, and then I say I love it, referencing the dominant part. She says, oh, lovely, I've flown out of Barcelona, but didn't get to see it. I decided not to because they were trying to leave Spain. So now this is what I was talking about earlier about going into just the back and forth, boring, asking me questions. So from here, it's my job. I need to bring it somewhere. I need to lead. So I say, but again, I don't want to ignore the questions. So I say, it's amazing there. Munich is awesome. The architecture is cool. And I say, are you really a submissive nerd? So now I can't just go on the travel. I have to acknowledge it and talk about it a little bit. But if I just make this whole text thing about travel, it's going to die. And she's going to get bored and not know why. I'm going to get bored. So instead, I need to bring it back and start leading again towards the meetup, towards the date. So I don't just ignore the question. I add in some high value statements that I've traveled. And I say, you really submissive nerd? She said, yes, I love reading and learning and getting truly dominated. So then from there, she says, I know my profile seems fake, but I keep a low profile in case any of my friends are on here. And I say, you want to look like you went through the washing machine. We'll shoot me your number and we'll go deeper. So here, I feel like it's, she's kind of referencing about not really liking the app. So that's why I'm just like, all right, let me get your number and then we'll continue from there. So the part about looking you like you went through a washing machine, I had another girl that messaged me and I think I made a video about it, but she said that she wanted to look like she went through the washing machine. So a lot of times we're trying to be like nice, proper guys, and we're not bold enough. We're not really giving them. We don't think that they think like those dominant thoughts. As guys, we're sometimes we think something and they're 10 times more than what we're even thinking. So I said to a girl about hair pulling and spanking, and then she said if she doesn't look like she went through a washing machine, that's not going to be good enough. So in my head, that's even more than what I was thinking. So sometimes we're afraid to just even be bold a little bit, but she wanted me to even be more than that, or looking for something even more. So that's what I'm just referencing. If some other girls had said that to me, so I just thought it'd be funny to put it in here. But yeah, don't be afraid to be bold. Don't be afraid to take chances, to take risk, but it has to be calculated. It can't be uncalibrated where you're, say for example, if I had said, let's see, where's that text? Say for example, if I had said, right away, you're not a nerd sub. Do you really like, she says, where have you traveled to and do you really like to be dominant? If I had said, oh yeah, I mean, I guess I could have got away with it. But sometimes you get better at it. You practice and you get better at what works in certain situations, what you should say. Sometimes if you're too direct right away, it might scare her away. It might worry her. But as you get a little bit into it, then the conversation changes. But the key takeaway is you want to always be leading. Don't get stuck in the boring question and answer. If she asks a question, answer it, but then continue to lead towards the date, towards the meetup. I think a lot of guys get that wrong, and they're not smoothly leading the interaction towards a date. They're just stuck in the question and answer, and they don't know how to get out of that. So a way to get out of that is that we frame, we're doing something. So a lot of times she can say, what are you doing? And I say, oh, I'm just, getting ready for our date, right? So it's you and her. So you want to make it between you and her. She's like, what are you up to? Oh, I'm just, I'm out, just getting ready for our date. And then she says, oh, really? So you want to make it as soon as possible between you and her, and not just about something about her and she just says something about you. It's like you guys together, what your dynamic is. All right, guys, so that's the end of this video. Make sure, help us get to 1,000 subscribers. If you're new, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and follow us on Instagram, DM, if you want to have your text broken down and your profile reviewed. Follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you guys in the next video.